Okay, let me see here. Bring this a little closer. Try and bring it on this side actually. Okay. Hey, greatness. Hey, superstars. Can you hear me? Just type yes in the chat if you can hear me. Hey, Chris. Hey, Tara, Simone. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Russ. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Can't wait to do this encore healing today. Very intuitive. It just felt like I wanted to do this for the people. I'm just going to post it in our WhatsApp group here. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, who's in the building? Hey, Shona. Hey, Leah. MKS. MKS Sounds. Kenya, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. So I can see there's some members here already who have already joined the Compassion program. So for you guys, you're actually going to get these healings each month as well. But I think I'm going to do the impromptu ones as well. When an energy shows up, I'm going to go live, do a healing for you guys. Plus, you're going to get the weekly sessions as well, and the healings from Nia too. Okay, so this is really intuitive. What I'm doing right now is not necessarily planned. So the area of focus is wealth, abundance, money, success. And so I'm going to do it very intuitively. All right. The other one that I did last week was more planned, but I'm excited to do this for you guys. Okay. So let me see here 1 second. Okay, what's coming up for me right now? One of the things that I see with people, specifically around the area of wealth and creating multiple streams of income, is actually the transition from being familiar with a 9 to 5 job or career, right? And then essentially doing something to generate money long term for yourself. So creating your own income stream. But on top of that, there is sort of like a you start it, but then you don't finish. It's like after sometimes that dopamine level goes down, that excitement goes down, you're not seeing the money coming in yet. And so it's like there's stuff like that that pops up. Let me know if you would agree, if there's something that you've tried to pursue and you gave up too soon, or feel like it's difficult to get started, or you're not able to build that momentum with creating that abundance or wealth for yourself because it takes too long to see the results. Because the thing is about a 9 to 5, right? You work for 1 month or 2 weeks and you get paid. You know that money's coming every week, every month. You know that money's going to come in. When it comes to starting your own thing, creating passive income streams, multiple streams of income, the problem is you don't know when the money is going to come. You put all the effort in, but you don't know when the result or the outcome, or if it's ever going to come, right? And when I first started business, I'll tell you right now, or creating multiple streams of income, uh, I came in with the mindset that I don't care if it takes me 50 years, 50, Okay, 50. I don't care if it takes me 50 years to make money online, or create working from home, um, doing what I'm passionate about and creating freedom. And so it took me 2 years to make my first ever sale online. 2 years of trying. Can you imagine that? Right? And so I was willing to wait 50 years. I was willing to wait 50 years, but I has managed to make the sale in 2 years. And what was really interesting, it was from YouTube. Okay, this was over 12 years ago. This was a long time ago. um, and um, what I had done is I was promoting an affiliate link in my description of my YouTube video, and people were buying it. People were buying it, and I was making like 150, $200 a month from that one video. So one video on YouTube was generating me views consistently, and it was sending traffic to my affiliate link. If you don't know what an affiliate link is, it's the link that tracks your commission. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but and then the people were buying that product, and it was a reoccurring product. So I was getting paid monthly around 150, $200 a month. And it's something that I set up once, made one YouTube video, something that I set up once, but it continued to generate consistent income. And that lasted for, I would say, around 2 years, um, paying me money for one effort. Maybe it took 1 hour to make the video, and then maybe another hour or two, um, you know, put in the right title and the keywords and all this kind of stuff. And boom. So imagine I'd made 5 of those videos, 10 of those videos, 100 of those videos, all generating me uh, views, likes, shares, people visiting my affiliate link, and generating me money. Okay. At the time, I didn't know. I didn't have the mindset to double down on what's working. So I kind of left that aside. Right? I didn't think, okay, like why don't I create more videos on this particular topic? It's working, and generate more income from this. But now looking back on it, I would have doubled down on what's working, uh, to change that $200 a month to $1,000 per month or $2,000 per month, and replace my income that way. Does that make sense? So anyway, I just wanted to ask, do you feel like that's a block for you? Do you feel like that's something that you're resisting, or you don't even realize you're resisting? Or it's just something that tends to happen. Um, Maybe you don't feel like you have enough time, you don't have enough energy, and maybe you don't even have enough money to move forward with what it is that you want to do. All right. Let me know in the chat, what do you think about that? Yeah, Kenya. So there's more bonuses to come. I'm actually going to be creating a course, a short course on the ins and outs of how I got where I am today. Okay, so um, so that you can kind of see the intricacies, because a lot of people, when they talk and they talk about how they made it, they don't share with them like the daily things, like the ins and outs on where how they got there. For example, instead of, like, I would do things like, instead of buying um a certain kind of soap, for example, that I really liked, right? That was more expensive. I would choose something that's more with in a smaller budget. I would do things to put that money aside to learn more information or hire a coach or whatever it is to get me forward. But oftentimes people don't want to sacrifice their current life for a new life. All right, because it's like it's like a burden, or it's like control, that you feel controlled, that you don't get to have fun anymore and it's boring and stuff like this. Okay. And I understand, believe me. So is that all making sense? Got goosebumps. You got goosebumps. What's goosebumps? Boost. I said goosebumps. You got goosebumps. And congratulations, Baharak. Hopefully, I'm saying your name right. I know you posted in the group that um, you manifested a whole bunch of clients since joining the program, or from the last live that we did. So it's already working for you. Awesome stuff. Hey Bilal, how's it going? Long time. I haven't seen you in a while. Um, that's happening to me right now. Keeping the momentum going is challenging. Okay. One video on YouTube yet generating me money. Yep. Um, let me just put this up here. I quit my 9 to 5 and it was exciting. Felt on track. Haven't made any money in 5 months since quit in July. I'm noticing the motivations I had as beginnings dying down. Yeah, yeah. So that's totally normal. Just wanted to let you know, totally normal um, for you to experience these kinds of things. It can be very uh, depleting when you don't see the reward of your efforts. You might see the reward in seeing people get results, customers getting results and stuff like this. But we have to, as people who are more empathic light workers, or in tune, or more conscious, sometimes it's difficult to take money, um because sometimes there's a lack of deserving. There sometimes it's like you got the energy of a nun. You're doing charity work and you got the energy of a nun. Or sometimes it's that if I take this money, I'm a bad person. um there's a load of different unconscious or subconscious blocks that prevent us from um, staying motivated, um, or should I say, feeling that sense of reward for your progress and the actions that you've taken. And so, for the light workers, light warriors, true speakers, star seeds, law of attraction people, conscious people, empathic people, they have a hard time with the money side. And I used to too. I used to struggle with this, earning earning money for myself. But I don't have a problem with earning money from working a job. Well, I didn't have money, is there was no issue in that. It's like, okay, I'm gonna trade my time and I'm going to earn this money. And that's okay, that's completely fine. But it's not okay for me to work 1 hour and be paid $100 or $200 or $300. No, it's not okay. I don't, it's not comprehensible. It doesn't seem familiar or natural. Mm, okay. So this is a specific area I think we should work around today. Is and I'm going to do it very intuitively. I'm going to work around this particular area because me and my business partner Jaden was actually talking about this earlier, where we can create these amazing programs specifically around making more money, but some people have a hard time taking action consistently and getting stuff done. All right. So before we actually get into the healing, which we're going to be doing, the compassion healing to heal these inner parts of ourselves, the little people inside us, and the energy imprints, I just want to kind of put a logical understanding on how to um, stay motivated, get stuff done, and be consistent. All right. So the first things first, is you're probably already aware. Awareness is the first step, right? Okay. Now, w- when we go one step above that, right? Um, we learn from a very young age that we need to push ourselves in order to get a result, right? We need to push ourselves, right? And so we go to school. Sometimes we don't want to go to school, right? Some people did like school, want to go to school. Some people, they felt anxiety about going to school. It's difficult. And so you have to get up in the morning. You have to get up when you don't want to. You have to try and get good grades, try and work as hard as possible. And sometimes, oftentimes, you don't even know why you're doing it, right? And then you grow up into like a teenager, and there's often like you'll feel like you don't want to go in, like other kids, anxiety, etc., etc. You grow into an adult, you go into work, and you're working for money, and it's like no real like deep uh understanding, like why are you actually doing this stuff? Why do I have to go to school? Why do I have to get an education? Why do I have to sign up for this job? uh, and work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. What is that? Right? And this is not, I'm not saying that you realize this consciously, but unconsciously, there's not a strong like, you know, um meaning, right? And so oftentimes we're going into work, we're doing these things because we have to, or we have to pay the bills, or we have to pay for our food, or things like this, right? And so there's a bit of willpower that we're using, right? There's some willpower, there's some pushing ourselves. So, you could be tired, maybe you didn't sleep well at night, or the kids were, had a nightmare and they came and disturb your sleep, or, all of these things happen, right? And and so we end up using willpower. We end up pushing ourselves. We end up creating a negative association to taking action, right? We create these belief structures and uh, behavioral ideas that we need to push ourselves, we need to hustle, or we need to do something in a way that's not necessarily in alignment with who we are or whatever. And what happens is when it comes to doing your own thing, it could be as little as going to the gym or starting a new workout, whatever it is. You have this perception uh of how it's going to be, or it's going to be hard, or I have to push myself, I have to discipline, I have to control myself, I have to do all this stuff, right? It's not true. It's not true. Okay. um we've just learned to take action based on how the system has taught us, right? But what we got to understand is we all have different personality types. We all have different upbringings. We all have different ways of taking action. We all have different ways of learning. And the way that you take action is different from how someone else's take action, right? My partner, right? She is, as soon as she thinks it, she does it. Like she just thinks, does. Like she's the epitome of just do it, Nike, like literally, right? Um, and some personality types can't do that. And when I say can't, they literally have to like think about it, like process it, whatever. It's easier for them to do it if they can think about it, know all the steps first, then they can take action, right? Now, um, so when it comes to staying motivated and um, taking action long term, being consistent, we have to begin to understand that we're different. And what is my most exciting way of taking action? What is for me? What's my makeup? My who am I? Like who am I and how am I made? Like how do I like to work? What would I find really enjoyable? And it might be as little as playing music whilst you work. Like it might be as little as playing music, or maybe you work for 10 minutes and then you start dancing. You just start dancing or jumping on a rebound or doing something strange, and then you go back to work again. That might be your thing. I don't know. For me, I'll tell you, for me, like I need to be in my own space. I need to really tune in. I like to wear headphones. I like to play a frequency. Um, uh, I like to do the small things first. So, like, if it's like replying to an email, I like to do those little things first, and then do the big thing after. And some teachers, they'll say, hey, do the big thing first. That's get that out of the way first, and then everything's easy from there. Not for everyone. Everyone's different, right? So some people will like schedules, some people won't like schedules, right? So so like for me, I like a schedule, but I don't like it to be like a militant schedule where it's like do this at this time. Like I like to have a little bit of spontaneity and creativity with when I start, and as long as it's like blocked out, okay, it's this, and this. Like I can work my own flow. I don't like the feeling of feeling controlled. Does that make sense? So one more thing I want to reference in regards to taking action. Okay, now actually two more things. We think taking action is a thought process. We're trying to think our way into action, but action is not a thought process. Action is an emotion. Okay, if you could take anything from this call today, is taking action is not a thought process. It's an emotion. If you have the emotion, you can't help but take action. Right? Just like you can't help but go for that bar of chocolate, just like you can't help but go on social media, just like you can't help but maybe love on your kids or whatever it is, right? It's a natural feeling. You can't help, like you desire to do it or you just feel compelled to do it, right? What if creating your business or multiple streams of income felt like that, right? You have a deeper meaning behind it and you get a reward out of doing it, right? So taking action is not a thought process, it's an emotion, right? And that emotion can be deep meaning, it can be excited, it can be you can't wait to get it done, or you can't wait to get into the process of doing it. It could be that I don't want to let, from one of mine is I don't want to let God down. This is just a belief structure. You can't let God down, of course, like, but it's like a belief that I use and it works for me. I don't want to, I know I don't want to let people down too. So that's one of my things that I use. It's like, I don't want to let, like, if I don't share my message, if I don't do this live call that I'm doing right now, I'm letting people down. There's also positive ones, like, that's like, wow, like I get like this whole entire course, like my girlfriend, she will tell you, like, I literally don't care to make money from it. Like what gives me juice is seeing people's testimonials, seeing people's results. And when money starts coming in, it's like, wow, this is like extra. It's like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? So it's like really, really cool. But it's like, for me, like I see things vibrationally. It's like, wow, and leaving a very powerful vibrational legacy by creating this program, by creating this course. I get to help you make money, and then that's going to help your kids, your family, and generations to come. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to put the fan on the aircon here. It's like getting hot. Okay. Okay. So, uh, so that's the second thing, is taking action is like an emotion. It's a thought process. I mean, it's an emotion, not a thought process. The last thing is dopamine. Okay, dopamine. Okay, you must get control of your dopamine. Okay, um, it's such a big topic, and I don't have much time to talk about it today. But um, we have to figure out how to get dopamine from beginning the process, during the process, and after the process. Okay. If we can get dopamine from these three things, you'll become addicted to whatever it is that you want to move towards. Right. It doesn't matter what area. It doesn't matter what area. It could be anything. Right. So I want to give you an example. You want to start exercising, right? Oftentimes, when people think of exercising, they think of running or going to the gym, something like this, right? But maybe that doesn't give you the same level of dopamine as going to a salsa class, right? Or bachata, right? Maybe it doesn't give you that as much excitement as going for like yoga, or maybe it doesn't give you as much excitement as going to a Zumba, or maybe just going for a walk in the park is more dopamine for you than going to the gym, for example, right? What is your thing that gives you the most dopamine before, during, and after it? And it can switch from day to day, week to week as well. You can switch it up as long as you're exercising, you're doing it like you're consistently exercising. But oftentimes we think I need to exercise in one way consistently for a long period of time, and that's obviously sometimes that gets you the result quicker. But the concept is to build momentum and start exercising, right? And getting that dopamine, getting into the habit. Habit is literally for me, it's another word for like an automatic addiction. It's just you, I remember at one point when I was going to the gym 5, 6 days a week. Right, this was back when I was a lot younger, and I was addicted. Like I loved going, I loved during, and how I felt after. Right, and some days I wouldn't want to go, but I knew how it felt during and after, right? So it kept like I wanted to go, right? Even though I was tired or like I didn't want to go that way or it was getting late or like, right? So we got to get control of our dopamine. So there's the way that you do it, but also things like social media. Uh, what are your vices, right? What are your vices? Is it sugar? Is it social media? Is it going on Netflix? Where do you spend a lot of dopamine? Okay. Because where you're spending a lot of dopamine is reducing the amount of dopamine you can spend towards creating income streams, building wealth. All right. Um, but basically, you got to find a way to make it super enjoyable. Um, maybe not super enjoyable, but enjoyable. So your brain likes it. Your brain is like, oh, this is juicy. I like this. I'm learning something new. And you get aha moments and you're like, oh man, I'm right. You're in the game. All right. And um, different personalities need different things. Like I said before, one of my mentors, Oliver, he likes to launch a new product every 3 months because he doesn't like having the same product. He gets bored, right? So because he gets bored, what he does is he launches the product, he starts to automate the product, and then he scales the product, and then after that, he's moved on to another product, right? And so that's what he does. That allows him to spend, I think, 3 months. He said 3 months on each product. That allows him the flexibility to be like, okay, once that's done, it's done. I can move to something else, and I still get to have my creative flow and creating new things and building something. He likes the process of building. So you see how that works, guys? So um, let me know in the chat your thoughts of this. You probably typed them already. I'm 40. I still have these thoughts every day. I don't like schedules. Yeah. So yeah, with scheduling, yeah, you know, it's important to have some masculine energy, some agenda of what it because what I found is that there's somewhere you're getting to, right? There's somewhere you're going towards, right? And so um um usually what I found is there's one or two things that you have to do every day in order to reach that particular goal. And if that's not scheduled in, it's going to take longer to get there. If you don't do that specific thing, it's not going to get you there quicker, right? So uh for me in my business right now, my thing is delivering value to the customers. That's my thing. That's what I focus on. Okay. So there's so many things popping up for me right now. I'm gonna share one more thing with you and then we're gonna start the healing. All right. So Tony Robbins has this seminar, business seminar, and he was speaking about how there's three types of people in business. Um, uh, so there's the creator, there's the team leader manager, and then there's the visionary, right? The creator, team leader manager, and then the visionary. Okay, these three people. And usually you lean more to one of these particular things. Okay, the creator, the team leader manager, or the visionary, right? And these personality types in business um, can be what like if you don't understand this, it can really trip you up because you end up doing things that you're not skilled at, right? So, for example, you might be a person that's more people social orientated, right? Which will mean you're probably better at team leading managing, right? Building teams, team leader managing, stuff like this. And the visionaries like ideas, but implementation is difficult. You got so many ideas, but implementing is difficult. And so, what they tell visionaries to do is to team up with team leader managers because they can go ahead and put your ideas into implementation for you. Does that make sense? So it's not all the time that you're going to be doing this and working with other people. I'm just like kind of giving you um, an idea of what you might be. So type in the chat what you think you are in business. The creator is someone who's like myself, who's like the creative, who actually um, puts the stuff into implementation, like the for me building like the funnels and my YouTube videos and creating the programs is what I like to do, the creation. And I teamed up with a team leader manager, right? Which is Jaden. And he handles all the more logical side. He likes to hire people and he likes to deal with the numbers and stuff like this. Okay. So whilst he's the more masculine, like goal, let's like put structure in place, I'm the more I want to put stuff together and mold it and like, stuff. So it's got the masculine and feminine dynamic in the business. Um, just microdose, nice. Let me see. Purpose, impact, reading budget. Power of Death. Power of Death, really good book. I'm glad you got it. You love the compassion healing. I'm glad you liked it. We're gonna do another healing shortly. Okay, let's see. Visionary. Shown as a visionary. Hey Tamiko. Maharak. Creator. Nice. Yeah, so usually you're one or the like you one or the other, right? You're more naturally skilled. Like to do it's not work to do it. Like one of them's gonna require more effort of you. Uh for example, I can be a bit of a visionary, but it takes me more effort to do that than just like creating stuff. Um and so yeah, creator, Tara Simone says creator, that Trey, the visionary, um, visionary manager, Shari manager. Oh wait, wait, you put two. Okay. So anyway, so now you got an idea of who you are. Like it just basically Tony Robbins was talking about how like let go of the other two. Figure out which one you are, let go of the other two, and realize your skill set and hone in, like really go in, because you can become successful just being a creator. You can become successful just being a visionary. You can become successful just being a team leader, manager, like really successful. And so just focus and hone in on that, and drive it home, so to speak. Um, so for you, if you're a visionary, you could create ideas for other people. Uh, you can be a very, very good consultant. Because you can see the vision, where to take the business and stuff like this, and be a very good consultant, for example. But yeah, hopefully that will make sense, and you got a lot of value so far. We're gonna tap into the healing now. Okay. Um, okay. 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 Um, okay. So, first of all, I need permission to connect to your energy, everybody on the call, watching this on replay. Um, what am I talking about watching this on replay? Yeah, so just give me permission. Just type yes in the chat if I have permission to connect to your energy. It helps me to muscle test and see which are the right statements to provide you with. Okay, okay, okay. And we're all going to connect in now with the higher self by repeating, connect me to my higher self 3 times. So connect me to my higher self, connect me to my higher self, connect me to my higher self. And setting the intention for everyone to get the best healing possible here today. And if we just focus on our solar plexus and third eye, right? And everything that I say, the sentences, the statements that I say, simply repeat how I'm saying it. Okay. So at first, we're going to be using I am so sorry. And then usually, most of the time, we're going to say that you. Okay. So it's going to be you. Okay. So we're going to be becoming the higher self, right? We're going to become the higher self right now. And you're going to be healing yourself as if you are your higher self. So your higher self is apologizing for the experiences, energies, emotions, um, energetic imprints, and all of this stuff. Okay. It's apologizing. And as it apologizes, it releases from your system. All right. Andy, no, I don't use that anymore. Uh, Yeah, we're healing what we discussed just now about the taking action and um, building wealth and stuff like this. Uh, so let's get started. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry. It's difficult to stay consistent. I'm so sorry. It's been hard for you to get by. I'm so sorry. The matrix has taken you away from your path. I'm so sorry you've been told to control yourself. I'm so sorry it's wrong to be free. I'm so sorry it's difficult to express yourself fully. I'm so sorry it's difficult to express all the parts of who you are. I'm so sorry you don't feel your highest truth pulsing through your veins. I'm so sorry you hate the idea of creating more abundance. I'm so sorry creating more abundance is unnatural. I'm so sorry creating financial abundance goes against God. And you can replace God with any word that you like. I'm so sorry creating more financial abundance is against the rules. I'm so sorry it takes so long to see results. I'm so sorry seeing the results is scary to you. I'm so sorry seeing the results is pressure on your chest and shoulders. I'm so sorry you can't keep going naturally. I'm so sorry you lose enthusiasm over time. I'm so sorry it's unnatural to maintain consistent excitement. I'm so sorry you have to fit in. I'm so sorry. A bigger version of you will make other people feel small. I'm so sorry. You feel you don't deserve a big life. I'm so sorry. If you get there, it's not enough. I'm so sorry. You want to feel like you are enough. Okay. And just take a deep breath in and out and let the old energy go. And just let me know how you feel now in the chat. That was good. That was a good one. Hey Aaron, how's it going? I'm not channeling, no. I am muscle testing. I've connected to everybody's highest, sorry, I've connected to everybody's energy, right? And what I'm doing is muscle testing with my fingers here. And I'm finding out which statements I need to say based on everyone's subconscious here, everybody's energy field here today. Uh, so not quite channeling, more like tapping into everyone's energy and reading what's going on. Definitely felt a release. Awesome stuff, Electra. Awesome stuff. I felt a bit of a heartache. Okay, let's work around that on the next round. Feeling a little bit tired. It's big releases. Kashina. Got your third eye popping. Nice. Tara says those last statements really hit me. Sheena feels focused. I just saw that you joined, Sheena. Welcome to the Compassion Program. Um, Sheena feels a load is released. What is my energy like? I'm good. I get so remember I spoke about in the uh earlier in the on this call, I was saying like the process getting dopamine from. I'm literally getting loads of dopamine. I'm feeling energized right now. Um like it's really like especially doing lives for me is really like ooh, addictive, you know. So yep. Thanks for asking by the way. I feel a little weepy and yawning a lot. From Michaela. Shona actually cried with that, Gavin, especially the one with if your biggest yeah, yeah, making other people feel small. Yeah. Evel, I feel good. Felt a bit of a stomach ache. Um, heavy on the third eye. If I had wealth, the title Wealth Healing. If I had wealth, I'd be super happy. Uh, uh, Yes, it's a wealth healing. It's a wealth healing around more around taking action and releasing the burden if you do make money, if you when you do make money, when you do become more wealthy, more successful. Um uh and so the way it works, we're saying we're apologizing. uh the higher self is apologizing to the being you, uh for things you've experienced in the past and energetic imprints that you've taken on so far, so it frees you up to be happy and healthy. All right. That's from Aaron there. Tension in the third eye. Okay. uh, okay. All right, so let's go for another round. Let's go for another round here. Okay. And just tapping back in here. I'm so sorry you don't see your visions as real and true. I'm so sorry you don't see your dream life as light and easy. I'm so sorry you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. I'm so sorry consistently feeling light is new to you. I'm so sorry things being heavy is more familiar to you. I'm so sorry consistent lightness is outside your comfort zone. I'm so sorry you always want to go back to what feels natural to you. Want to add context to that one? So sometimes feeling light and things being easy feels uncomfortable because things should be hard. Okay. We assume things should be hard. And so I'm asking to let go of the idea of things needing to be hard. The brain naturally wants to um, continually create what's familiar. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Doing something new consistently means you'll become lost. I'm so sorry you feel more comfortable in your current life than you do in your new life. I'm so sorry you don't see your new life as natural, normal, and safe. I'm so sorry you don't feel safe achieving your goals. I'm so sorry you don't feel safe inside miracles. I'm so sorry you put limits on what's possible for you. I'm so sorry you do not realize the infinite success you already have inside you. I'm so sorry your chakras are not collaborating together to achieve your highest goals in life. I'm so sorry you're not detached from your past. Okay, breathe in, breathe out, let the old strategy go, let the old energy go. And then just type in the chat on how you're feeling now. Uh, are you asking me if I'm breathing right, Tamika? Are you asking me if I'm breathing right? Um, okay. Relieved, Sheena. Chris is feeling light. My chakras are pulsing on this one. Electra says, Tara says, this was less heavy for me. Baharak, I feel really good. Electra says light, feeling lighter. Feel light as well. Felt a shift. I feel light. Awesome. What is our energy like as a group? You're asking me to check your energy as a group. Uh I guess I can give a rating out of 10 on that. And my gauge, just so you know, the gauge is 0 to 10. 10 is God's abundance, the universe's abundance, infinite abundance, the isness, right? That's 10. Right? 0 is wealth, abundance, poverty mindset, lack, stuff like this. We started as a group on one, two, three, four, five. And right now we are one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. Right now we're seven as a group. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. Does anyone know their personality type? You know your personality type, your Myers-Briggs personality type? If you do, type it in the chat. Nice, Electra. Remember, it came from you. Maybe it came from you. Remember, I'm connecting to your energy and I'm getting these statements through muscle testing. Okay. So, yeah, you can thank yourselves for these statements. These statements are coming from you, subconscious. All right. Uh, INFP, Taurus Hormones, the same as me. Defender, I'm not sure what Defender is. Uh, INSSFP. Okay. INFJ. Take the test again. Okay, sweet. It's interesting to know. Because I found this channel on YouTube where she specifically focuses on INFJ and INFP. I attract a lot of INFJs and INFPs. Um, I attract them because I'm that personality type too. So I guess when I speak and make my videos and stuff, people feel understood. Um, but basically, she says like a lot of light workers, light warriors, spiritual people, are INFPs and INFJs. And oftentimes, INFPs, INFJs are also neurodivergent as well. That could mean that could mean they're on the spectrum in terms of like autism, or they could um, have ADHD or dyslexia or attention deficit or one of these dyspraxia. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, it's good to know. So a lot of you are INFJ, INFPs here. Sweet, sweet. Anyways, we're gonna do one more round, and just wanted to um, let you know, for those of you who haven't enrolled in Compassion yet. Um, let me see here. Uh, share screen. Okay. For those of you who haven't got Compassion yet, we're going to be closing the doors in 20 hours, or maybe 21, like 21 hours, for the actual Compassion program, which is basically what we're doing today. We're going to be working around the area of wealth, attraction, for 3 months straight. It's going to be really powerful. We're going to be doing calls. You're going to be getting audios, statements, and you're also going to be getting a healing from my personal healer. Her name is Nia, and she's going to be helping you with the following, in like raising your prosperity vibration for you and healing your chakras. She's going to remove black magic, evil eye, curses from your energy. remove anti-prosperity energies, poverty beliefs, poverty consciousness, thought forms and emotions, removing vows, contracts of poverty, removing energy cords that blocks prosperity, removing insecurities, fears of failure, fears of success, energizing you with positive thought forms, increasing your willpower, increasing your gratitude and confidence. So yeah, it's really it's going to be a really powerful program. People are getting results already. People making money already. People are getting more clients already, and we just got started. So imagine what's going to happen in 3 months' time. All right. So you're not only going to get compassion, you're going to get healings from my personal healer. Her name's Nia. So yeah, you can go check that out. I'll put the link in the chat. All right. There we go. Actually, I can put it on screen as well. Actually, that's a long link. Let me put in the short link. Oh, boom. There we go. Okay, so there's the link to join if you want to join. I'll take that off screen now. There we go. All right. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't even know where that's from. Uh, I'm so excited. Your birthday's gonna be popping. When's your birthday? Tara Simone already made half the investment back. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And we've only given 1 week so far. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. It's paying for itself. January 23. What sign is that? Is that Aquarius or can't remember what sign that is. So. I'm gonna do another round, one more round, final round, the third round. Aquarius, yeah, I thought so. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna do one more round. I think I'm gonna switch it up and move it right away from the action thing. And we're gonna let me just see here. We're gonna move on to the energy of magic. No, the course is already live, Leah. This course is already live, but we're gonna be doing for 3 months. We're gonna be doing 3 months worth of healing. So Nia is gonna be working on everybody's energy and stuff for 3 months straight. And you're gonna get compassion healings for 3 months straight. So it's gonna be powerful. It's insane. It's insane what you guys are getting for the price. But yeah, let's go for round 3. All right. So yeah, magic, like creating miracles, creating magic, like things, being in this energy of like flow and like everything's just happening. It's good things are keeping happening. It's like keeps on happening. It's like a wave of good things happening. You know, yeah. A wave of good things happening. Uh, this underlying, I can feel it's like a deserving worthiness thing going on here. Um, Sorry, I'm looking away from the camera. It's helping me. I'm able to see better looking this way. Um, Worthiness, but there's also like this, there's also this thing like where, like you're like feeling confident, like, I made it, like I got the money now. It's like there's also something about that being in that energy is not good, or I'm not saying that you have to be in that energy, but it's like there's this assumption that you have to be in that energy, or it's like you're gonna make other people feel bad. They're gonna have less money than you. Things are going away, things are going well, but things are going bad for other people. Then you feel guilty, and it's like, do I really want to hang around these people anymore? Whatever. I was actually thinking of making a video on changing your telephone number, because this is a big identity shift when you change your telephone number. Um, on YouTube, I was brainstorming video ideas today, but yeah, um, it's like we have this tribal energy. We have the reptilian brain. It's all about survival and connecting with others, sexual energy, and all this stuff, right? And so, if you're moving away from your friends and family, you're being different from the tribe. It's like now you're an outcast, and you're going to be like, and so it's like a big uh sort of tribal, like, oh no, like I'm gonna be an outcast and I'm not gonna be able to survive anymore. Literally, that's how it used to be. If you're no longer a part of the tribe and you're an outcast, you cannot survive. So if I'm like, being different from everyone else and I'm an outsider, like I'm gonna be left alone. um and oftentimes we do feel like that as people who are more spiritual in general, because we are different, right? So you don't want to become even more different, because if you're even more different, it's like who are you going to have a conversation with? Right? Who are you going to talk to? Who, right? And so that can be the same for money, wealth, abundance, more success. And so we want to create these miracles and magical things where you have both. Right? You have the love, you have the connection, you have good people around, but you have the money too, and it's safe and it's normal and it's natural to be in that energy. It's natural to be closer to God, to closer to your higher self, or embodying your higher self and feeling the energy of the universe flowing through you. It's okay. It's natural. It's normal. We've been so programmed that that's not normal. We've been so programmed that that's far away from the truth, or it's like weird or whatever, right? Do you feel me on that one? Do you feel me? All right. Being too hyped. Yeah. 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 Don't let it get to your head. Was it again? What's that saying? Don't let it get to your head, or don't let it get to your heart, or something like this. Don't let your success get to your head, and don't let your failures get to your heart, or something like that. um uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So all right. So let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna use the word God again, but you can change the word God into what you want. Okay. I'm so sorry you're afraid to experience God's wealth. I'm so sorry you're afraid to experience God's abundance. I'm so sorry you're afraid to experience your highest magic. I'm so sorry experiencing your highest magic means you're an outcast. I'm so sorry magic isn't real for you. I'm so sorry something that great can't happen for you. I'm going to rephrase that one a little bit. I'm so sorry you believe something that great can't happen for you. I'm so sorry you're afraid to live your best, most highest life. I'm so sorry you feel you don't deserve your best, most highest life. I'm so sorry your best, most highest life is dangerous. I'm so sorry you feel the danger in the light. I'm so sorry the light is the unknown or the unfamiliar. I'm so sorry it's abnormal to experience miracles every day. I'm so sorry are I'm so sorry others don't want to come with you. I'm so sorry you have to leave people behind. Just want to add some context. So, oftentimes when we go on our journey to make more money, wealth, or following a different career or whatever it is, there's a subconscious pattern of leaving people behind, and um, this can cause a lot of resistance. So I'm just apologizing for that. Or your higher self is apologizing for that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're not a consistent expression of magic. I'm so sorry. You're not a consistent expression of miracles. I'm so sorry. You're afraid to be the result. Okay. Awesome stuff. How do you feel? Just breathe in, breathe out, let the odd energy go. The microphone is the Roadster Rode podcaster mic. I think this is not my mic, my girlfriend's mic. Just using it today. I have a different microphone. My one's a black one. Um, it's the and then my religion is love. My religion is love. My spiritual belief is love. Feel like my head is cold. Mhm. Just made your stomach tight. My ears are itching. Feel great. It's going to be a lot of purging, a lot of releasing here. Feel free to put some statements in for yourself, what you need. Thanks, Aaron. Uh, I use the word God because it just resonates with me. Like when I say God, I'm saying love, unconditional love, the truth, the core of where we all came from. I'm saying sweetness, joy, abundance, but not the understanding of the 3D understanding of wealth, abundance. It's like more of a the energy that I don't even understand myself. I've kind of, because I've done plant medicine, I kind of understand, but our brains are not capable. I think. Um, no, like turn in a way. I didn't understand that. Touched on so many things I wanted to say to yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I am connected to your energy, everyone's energy here, and I'm finding out what to say. Um for the group as a whole, but sometimes it's individual. Um and so you benefit from each of the statements. Um so give yourselves a pat on the back because it's your work too. You're here, you showed up. And so you're manifesting the things that I'm saying and speaking right now in the statements. They're purging here. Yawning means purging, itching means purging, crying is purging. Purging is release of the energy. Uh, Tremors and like like shaky shivers is purging or releasing. Uh, Sneezing is purging. Coughing. Nice, Tashan. Taswanda. Taswanda. Levitating. Yeah. Yeah, you'll see like over the next few days, things from what we did today, like things are going to shift. Like something's gonna happen where you like someone just gives you money or like you think of new ideas or you feel more motivated because we worked around motivation today, even though it didn't sound like we worked around motivation, we worked around motivation and taking action. Um and we worked around you accepting more of the miracles, more of the abundance, more of the manifestations, trying to move away from the word manifestation and more into the word of miracles. Um, so yeah, I think it's a little bit more of a higher vibration. Um, so yeah, mm, 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 mm. Okay. I don't really use TikTok much, but I might be um hiring a team to run all my short videos. Like I create short videos and then they're gonna distribute them on different platforms and stuff. So um but right now I'm not really posting on TikTok. Mostly on YouTube right now. I'm focused on creating YouTube videos, releasing once a week. So um yep. I like long form content better. Okay, any questions? Awesome stuff, Nadine. Making a video. Are you talking about this live stream? Oh, what? Thanks for your comment. I appreciate that. So yeah. Like I said before, we're going to be closing compassion in 24 hours from now. So if you want to join, you got any questions? If you have questions, you can join my group. Just put this link back here. Just join this early bird group. It's just use this link and it will go to my group, and then you can ask me questions. You can join the group and then ask me questions in the chat, WhatsApp chat. And then from there, you can consider whether or not you're going to join compassion for the next 3 months and experience all the healings from me and Nia. So yeah, I'm excited for everyone. I know it's going to lead to a lot of miracles happening for people, because it's happened for me and the people that I've done this with as well. So yeah, if you got any questions, you can go to that link. uh, I changed it to questions. All right. Um, Sweet. Let me see. Or you can ask me questions right here, right now, whilst I'm live. What's the best way you can break out your shell? This video was 4 hours ago. I didn't release the video. You talking about on YouTube or somewhere else? Mm, No, I didn't release the video. Um, I don't know where you saw it. Um, but breaking out of your shell, um, what's it called again? Uh, Stretching. It's called stretching, something social stretching. Social, it's like when you do something a little bit new every day. So for example, um let's say you commute to work and you drive, right? Let's say you drive, right? Instead of going the normal usual. No, oh, this video. Oh, okay. Live. Okay, okay. That's okay. So let's say like you drive the same way home every day, right? You driving the same way home. So instead of driving that way home, go a different way, or stop off somewhere. Like go somewhere that you haven't been before. Go to a Starbucks or a restaurant. Treat yourself to a meal for yourself and do that for yourself. This is going to start helping you come outside your shell, right? So um I'm not saying that your show's that small. It could be like you want to get out of your show and posting on social media, for example, right? I don't know in what context you mean it, but it's like the example that I'm giving you is like you do something small that's different, that's easy. It's like okay, that's within my comfort zone. Like I can actually do that. Like I'm gonna like go over here a little bit. So for example, if it was on social media and you wanted to start posting on social media, maybe you don't want to be on camera, maybe you don't want to show your face or whatever it is, then don't like post something where you're just writing, or something like this, and they can't see you or whatever. Or sometimes it's easier to talk about the thing that you're afraid to talk about first. So for example, like social media, I'll tell people, for your first post, write about why you're afraid to write your first post. Make your first post about I'm afraid to write my first post. I'm afraid to start my first, YouTube video or whatever it is. Um, so yeah. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. What both says 4 hours? What says 4 hours? I'm confused. Oh, I made a post with the link. Oh, okay. On my community tab. Mm. On YouTube. Um, okay. Um, Tamiko loves this healing. Yeah, this is the tip of the iceberg. This is nothing. Yeah. Okay. When we use neutrality shifting, for those of you who know what neutrality shifting is with this, yes, you can shift very powerfully. Um, that is intuition, yes. Um, I don't know what you mean. Oh no, I haven't been on for 4 hours. I've been on for 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I need to break out of my shell and help with the energies around the world. Yeah, you gotta take it one step at a time. Like so for example, right? When I there was a period of time where I uh for some reason I had sold before in the past, like I'd sold like products and stuff like that, and I stopped for a long period of time. I can't remember why exactly. I think it was just a change in niche. But basically I was afraid to uh sell my product at a certain price for something like this, right? And so my coach at the time, he told me to sell it for cheaper. Like, so sell it for $1. Like, just like see the money coming in, and it's gonna help you more confident selling it for more. And so I did it. Like I literally sold. I can't remember what it was. I sold it for $1 or $5 or something like this. I think it was $5. I think it was $5 a month for this like small membership thing I was doing. And then like the money started coming in. It wasn't much. Like it wasn't much. Like, but because I felt it, I saw it, I experienced it. It's like okay, like I'm ready to go to the next thing. It's like you slowly like build up. Okay, so you got to find out what is your sweet spot for you. Like it's not too far outside your comfort zone. Like I can go for that. Like I can make that happen. And then do that, achieve that, accomplish that, and then boom, go to the next level. Does that make sense? Oftentimes we have this pressure of like I need to be like this. I need to, you know, be like this person, and we compare and like all this stuff. And so then that it prevents us from taking action, and then we have what I call mental masturbation, where we're constantly thinking about what we want to do but we don't do it. We're teasing ourselves with the ideas on how life could be, but we don't do anything about it. And so um doesn't really make us move forward. So uh, how long would it be before we get accepted to the group? uh uh I just accepted Chris. Um, what group are you talking about? Shining Bright. Not sure what group you're talking about. I mean, I'm not sure what you mean accepted for. Let me know. All right. this one? Okay. Um, Rush? I don't know. I don't see your um I don't see your request to join. Did you join the program? Did you join the program? I'm confused because you've already um I have no request for the group for um compassion early birds. Um and then the buyers group, the customer group, there's no approval process. So I don't know what you mean. You just purchased? Um you should get an email straight away with your login. Welcome on board, by the way. Thanks for joining. And then once you log into the members area, it's on Podia. So if you already bought products from me in the past, you just log into Podia and then it will be in your membership area. And then inside the course, there's a link to join the group. See you later, Tara. Um, um, if you don't get in, just email me at business or just join this group here. Join this group here, and then I can get your login sorted. All right. So that's reality mastery. Let me just copy and paste it for you. Okay. Yeah. Go here. I don't know if it's clickable. I don't know if it's clickable or not. But yeah, go to that link and then send me a message. All right. Sweet. So glad to do the healing for you guys. And I'll speak to you soon. Much love. Peace, peace.